Hello, viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. We are back so that we can talk about important matters happening at this point in time. There is something from Douglas Mahia. Hanzi izvo kana usina kurwa hondo hauna kodzero yekutungamirira Zimbabwe, because ZANU-PF vakarwa hondo kuti vange vachitonga nyika ivo pachavo, excluding you, excluding me. Zvichireva kuti iwewe neni hatina chekuita, hatina contribution, hatina anything chatinofanira kunge tichidemanda from the country in terms of leadership. Let us hear him achitaura.
Saka varume nevakadzi regai ndikutaurirei, ZANU-PF has the right to rule. Yes. It's one thing that they work for. No one works for someone else. It is the ZANU-PF and the people of Zimbabwe who discovered what was wrong in their development, and they discovered it and made their army, and they created their own army.
So the question right here is simple. Imimi vamaiya zvamuri kutaura muchiti it's ZANU-PF which discovered the problem and made an army. Are you insinuating and telling the people of Zimbabwe that they must create their own army and fight? Is this what you are telling us? Is this the advice which you are giving to the people of Zimbabwe to take the arms and fight? Is this what you are insinuating? Because we need to be clear with this issue. This is not an issue which can be swept under the carpet. If we had laws in Zimbabwe, Douglas Mahia could have been arrested. The words which he said are treasonous. The words he said undermines the constitution itself, which is the key law in the nation of Zimbabwe. So when you have war veterans or you have people who simply speak whatever they want and make it a declaration without consequences, it becomes a problem. But when an opposition person says the same, it becomes a problem. But what Douglas Mahia is saying, he is simply telling the people of Zimbabwe that kana mchida munofanira kushandirawo nyika. We were not there during that particular period. And when we were born, ZANU-PF had been already corrupt and corrupt to the bone. Which means we cannot join a corrupt entity. We cannot join a corrupt political organization and contest under it. We can't seek power under ZANU-PF, which is so corrupt to the bone. We have to dismantle it. So when you say ZANU-PF yakashanda, what about our fathers who are not members of ZANU-PF? What about our grandparents who participated in the liberation struggle but are not members of ZANU-PF? What about our friends and relatives who are not part of ZANU-PF but fought the liberation struggle? Where are you putting them? Okay, what about ZAP, which fought the liberation struggle and it does have its members in Matebele and forced to submit under the part of Robert Mugabe? What about those people, or the original ZAP, which is still outside ZANU-PF? What about us who were not there during the liberation struggle? This is the reason why you have conversations vanhu vachitaura kuti chienda munodzorera payakanga yakasungirirwa titangire ipapo. You see those conversations arising because of statements like this from Douglas Mahia. And when you say so, the war veterans and the adults, they will say that you are undermining us or you are undermining the liberation struggle. But that's not it. If you read the preamble in the Constitution, it says that we have to observe the gallant sons and daughters of this country who fought the liberation struggle, not ZANU-PF. It talks about the gallant sons and daughters who died for this country. You are alive and you are telling us that you died for this country, you suffered for this country when you are alive. What about the people who died, our relatives who never returned from the war? Are you going to bring back our relatives who died during the liberation struggle in the hands of Ian Smith and the Rhodesian government? Several bombings happened. We have people who are still alive at this point in time who narrate how choppers were bombing various villages and areas around Ngundu there. So much bloodshed. Our relatives perished in those bombings. And you are telling us nonsense. You are telling us that Imimi Ndimakashanda. They were working hard, not under ZANU-PF, but they were supporting the guerrillas. They were supporting the liberation struggle under Zimbabwe, not under ZANU-PF. If you read clearly, the comrades who went to the people were not ZANU-PF. They were ZANLA forces. ZANLA does not mean ZANU-PF. It was Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe. ZANLA, the Z is Zimbabwe. ZIPRA, the Z is Zimbabwe. These were forces which were on the ground fighting, meeting with people, collaborating with people, recruiting people. ZANU-PF was where it was, but when the liberation was being fought on the ground, we had ZANLA, we had ZIPRA. So don't tell us nonsense, Mr. Men. Mr. Maia, don't tell us nonsense. What you are saying, you are inciting young people to take up arms. Is this what you are telling the young people to take up arms? No. You are taking this country in a wrong direction. You are people who simply want to have chaos in Zimbabwe, such that you are not held accountable of your actions, of your looting, of your corruption. We are not going to do that. We are going to make sure that we remove you from power constitutionally. And we are going to make sure that we bring back constitutionalism. People like you will be tried justly and fairly in the court of law one day. So this is what is happening in Zimbabwe, and we are not going to allow that. We are not going to tolerate that. You know, ZANU-PF has a tendency of intimidating people, arresting people, and trying to prove a point. You can arrest us, but you never ever arrest the truth, because the truth will not be told by me, but it will be told by another person, because the truth remains the truth. The truth can never be arrested. Robert Mugabe was in prison for almost 10 years. Emmerson Mnangagwa was in prison for almost 10 years. When they were in the prison, the liberation struggle continued in their absence. Several people were arrested and were jailed by Smith. The liberation struggle continued in the absence of those people. Some people died during the liberation struggle. The struggle continued in their absence. Why? It's because when someone goes down, someone is raised to take up that position and as a replacement. So don't play with us, don't joke with us. We are serious when it comes to the issue of emancipation, total emancipation of the people of Zimbabwe. We are serious when we are talking about ending corruption in Zimbabwe. ZANU-PF has failed to do that. Why? It's because ZANU-PF is full of crooks and corrupt people. Mr. Maia, this is a wrong precedent which you are taking.